Hello. In this video, I will show you some easy ways to clean drive C. If there is not enough space on the computer, then it starts to work more slowly, and in this case it needs to be cleaned for more comfortable work. Let's get started. As we can see, my drive C is already full and reddened. In this state Windows starts working slowly and is not stable, so at least 25% of drive C needs to be freed here. Let's start with the temporary folders. The first is the temp system folder, into which Windows saves the bulk of the temporary files created by the OS during operation. You can open a folder in Explorer, but it is much faster to open it through the Run dialog. Click on the keyboard, then A+R. And here we write, temp. Enter. The folder has opened, and to select all the files, click Ctrl A+A. And now, to delete these files not in the trash, but immediately irrevocably, we click Shift A+, delete. The system asks for confirmation of a permanent deletion. OK. And we go to the second folder. Here we get temporary files that appear during the work of applications that a specific user uses. It is also convenient to open this folder through the Run dialog, but you can do it differently. Right-click on the Start button, and left-click on Run. Here we write a little differently. OK. The user's temporary folder has opened, and we click again, Ctrl A+A. All files are highlighted, and we click again, Shift A+, delete. We confirm the permanent deletion, and the files are deleted. Here Windows tells us that one file is open in some program, and cannot be deleted. I skip this file, and almost all the files have been deleted. What has not been deleted here can be left. Next folder, Prefetch. Files in this folder speed up the launch of frequently used applications and Windows itself, but sometimes it is useful to clean this folder too. Open this folder through the Run dialog. We click, then, A+R. And we write, Prefetch. Enter. To access this folder, click Continue. And the folder opened. All files can be selected not only by a combination, Ctrl A+A. I click from scratch next to the topmost file, and holding the key, I drag it to the very bottom of the folder. Now all the files are selected, and we click again, Shift A+, delete. And confirm the irrevocable removal. Close all folders. Now Recycle bin. If you are sure that everything in the recycle bin can be deleted, then do not open it. Just right-click on the folder and select the option, Empty Recycle bin. Or let's see which files can be deleted. Then open the trash, look and check the contents. Now click Recycle Bin Tools and select the option you need. I choose Empty Recycle Bin. Yes. Open my computer. And now we see that there is now more free space on drive C, and it is no longer painted red. But we will not rest on our laurels, and we will continue to clean the C drive, for comfortable operation of the operating system. The next step for beginners, if you have a second disk or partition, like mine here. Now let's move all our own files from drive C, where Windows is located, to the second section. Create a folder in the second section. I will name it, for example, Storage. I open it and place it on the right, so it will be convenient for me to move folders from drive C. Let's start with the desktop. Move folders. When all the information has moved, all these folders can be deleted. Then we transfer everything that is in the system libraries. These are video folder. There is something necessary here. I move the folder to another section. And on the system disk I delete what I have already copied. Downloads. And here, we transfer only what we need. The rest is simply deleted. Now the folder is music. Here I have nothing. In the Documents folder, I already have a folder with files to delete. I delete it. The rest is needed to work. Open the folder, Images. I have empty system folders and a folder with my photos. I move the photos. And after copying, I delete them again permanently on drive C. To summarize a short summary, I deleted all the temporary files, then moved all my files and folders to another partition. On drive C I deleted all these folders permanently, and thus freed up some more space on the system drive. If your computer does not have a second partition, you can transfer all these files and folders to a flash card, or to an external HDD. And further, if it's convenient for you to use folders located on your desktop, you can just make shortcuts for them. Right-click on the folder and select Send to Desktop, create a shortcut. You can do the same with all folders, and so it turns out that the files themselves are in a separate section, without taking up space on C drive. You can open these folders by clicking on the shortcut located on the desktop, and this is very convenient. Next, we can remove all unnecessary programs that are installed on your computer. Let's look at applications through Settings. Click the Start button. Settings. Then, Apps. In this section, you can sort the list of applications by their size. Now it became immediately clear which applications took up the most space. Delete only what you know, for example, those programs that you yourself have installed and will no longer use them. And also you can delete all the games built into Windows if you are not going to play them. Do not worry, this will not harm your operating system. I delete all these games, and thus freed up disk space. If you do not know or are not sure what it is, then do not delete it. Next, disk cleanup and system files using the standard disk cleanup utility. Open this computer. Click on the right-click drive, and select Properties. We click on Disk Cleanup and the Disk Cleanup utility opens. Look carefully, here we can mark each item, read information about each of them, and view the files located in some of the folders. Now you can check the box everywhere, and if you are sure that these files can be deleted, just click OK and push the button Delete Files. Files successfully deleted. Now we again open the Disk Cleanup utility, and this time we click to clean up system files. Then put a check mark in all the items. And click OK. We confirm the irreversible deletion of files. Be sure to wait for the files to be deleted. On the button Cancel, it is better not to click. All files were safely deleted, and our viewing came to an end. Thank you all for your attention to my video. Good luck.